For me, food is all about family.
Delicious!
And those special moments when we come together over a mouth-watering meal. This is the kind of pie that says, I love you. I want to share some of my yummy family favourites. Dishes for every kind of day. But like any busy family, no 2 days are ever the same in my house. It smells incredible in here. So I love having a range of quick and easy ideas ready for any occasion. Okay, I'm stuck. Each week, I'm going to share simple and delicious recipes for different kinds of family days, from manic weekdays to wind-down weekends. Yep, I'm going to add all of it. And I don't feel a pang of guilt. I'll be exploring the everyday ingredients we all have in our cupboards. Oh my God.
It's amazing, isn't it?
To see how to get the best out of them.
Passion fruit. How did I get it? You make that look really easy.
It is easy.
And I'm also going to travel the country meeting inspirational home cooks.
I hope my kids aren't expecting this for tea.
Who go the extra mile to make scrumptious products most of us buy in the shops.
Oh, no.
So,
I hope you're hungry. I love it when the weekend comes and I can just take a deep breath and relax. And our best family weekends are the ones where we do practically nothing.
my scrumptious wind-down weekend dishes are a quick and easy squid risotto, our family twist on Sunday lunch, and a cake that's so tasty the kids will demolish it before the weekend's over.
I think this is going on my cake top 10.
Is it?
Really?
It genuinely is.
The one thing that drags my lot out of bed on a Saturday morning is a cooked breakfast. And this smoky spinach shakshuka does the trick.
Shakshuka is a traditional Middle Eastern breakfast that literally means a mixture. It's packed with flavour and my one is dead simple. It all starts with chopped garlic and oil.
So cooking up the garlic till it's just kind of a light brown. And now I'm going to add some spring onion.
Season and add a spoonful of tomato puree.
It's got a rich, deep, concentrated flavour of tomato that you don't get with just tomatoes alone. My dad used to collect these and then dry them up and then scare us and say, look, there's a spider in my hand. My kids are at the age where they're still waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So, I mean, ideally, I'd love it if they slept in a little bit longer, but our weekends start very early and end very late. So they need feeding all the time. So that is perfect. It's cooked down. You can see all the tomatoes are kind of like all mushy. That only takes a few minutes. And now I'm going to add my spices. I've got my smoked paprika. I love this stuff. Oh, my goodness. I put this in everything. And then I'm going to add some cumin seeds. And now I'm going to add my spinach. So just be careful, because they have a tendency of kind of going everywhere. A little bit. Right, so... See what I mean? There you go, look. Spinach seems to want to always go rogue. It never stays put. Saturday mornings is the only time in the entire week where we just get to just sit and we can relax and we can just kind of enjoy being a family. Right now, this is when the kids come running in and they'll say they want to crack the eggs in, but not today. I'm going to leave the fun bit for me. And I just pop the lid on.
It'll just take a few minutes for the whites of the eggs to poach. It's the perfect moment to toast some bread.
And this is a great way to do toast on a griddle. Ow, burn your fingers. And look at that, that's got like rich, smoky spinach sauce around the outside, and the egg whites have just cooked, just poached, but the yolks I can see are still runny, and that is perfect. And then just to finish it off, I like to add just a sprinkling of chili flakes. This is such a good way to start our morning, making sure that it's given us enough fuel for the rest of the day.
Smoky spinach shakshuka the perfect start to a wind-down weekend. Another must-have for a relaxing breakfast is marmalade on toast. The recipe for marmalade is pretty simple, oranges plus sugar, but the secret between a good marmalade and a brilliant one is experience. And believe it or not, that secret lies in Preston.
I'm here to meet a lady who has probably made more batches of marmalade than anybody in the world.
102-year-old Nora has been making marmalade for decades and has passed on the passion to her daughter Elizabeth.
I hear that you love making marmalade.
Well, I always have made marmalade for as long as I can remember. We had an old gardener, and he once came to me and brought me a big brass pan. And it was the brass pan that started me off on making marmalade.
I can make jam, but I have to say, marmalade is definitely not my thing. But I would, if I'm going to learn from anyone, I want to learn from you guys.
Is that my favourite knife?
It is a good knife.
It was given to me by somebody from Sheffield who worked in these steelworks. And he said, you'll never need another knife. That knife must be
67 years old?
Yes.
It's older than my dad.
Nora's recipe includes lemons as well as oranges, which are boiled together to soften them. Then, once drained and cooled, we scoop out the pulp and put back on the boil.
How am I doing, Nora?
You're doing very well indeed. I've no criticism on this.
You're lucky. So pop some of these in.
Next, we whiz up the rind to make a nice, smooth marmalade.
Because you can get marmalade where you've got the really thin kind of slice strips, but Nora does it like this.
I've always done it that way.
Mum doesn't like the strips.
I'm not the only one.
I'm with you, Nora. I don't like the strips either.
Oh, good.
I don't like the bits when they're just in your mouth.
I don't like them.
The whizzed rind goes in the pan with the boiled and drained juice mixture. And here comes the sweet part. Sugar. Lots of it.
Nora, this is this special pot we were talking about.
It's very, very ancient. That must be, 40 years ago?
More like 50.
50.
This is not like any other pan anyone would have. I mean, it's really heavy.
It is very.
Oh, do some damage with that.
Elizabeth has honed her marmalade technique. Her secret? Cooking it for precisely 21 minutes.
That's very specific.
That's what we found from experience, is the length of time that it takes to reach that setting point.
And when the 21 minutes is up, Elizabeth performs the wrinkle test. She puts a little bit of the marmalade in the fridge for a couple of minutes to see if it wrinkles when you touch it.
You do need patience to make marmalade.
Yes, you do, definitely.
Yes. You happy with that?
I think so.
But remember, Nora's in charge.
What do you think, Mum? Do you think it's...
It looks a bit thin. Yes, I would do another minute.
OK.
You can't argue with experience. Another minute on the boil,
Test it.
a couple of minutes in the fridge, and the moment of truth.
That's definitely wrinkling.
Yeah.
There we are, Mum.
That's fine. Very good. Very good.
To stop the hot marmalade from cracking the cold glass jars, heat them up in the oven for a few minutes before pouring.
And made with love.
Absolutely.